What do you want?
I came to apologize to Dixie.
Not now, Liza.
It's okay, Adam.
There's no need for you to stand here and listen to this now.
It's all right. Something I want to say to her.
Junior, I just got a copy of Ghost Hunters for the computer. I bought it for your birthday, but, so we'll give it a run. What do you say?
It's okay, sweetheart.
Here we go.
Would you like to go first, or shall I?
I had no idea that my mother could be so cruel and desperate.
When your mother told me you slept with my husband, you denied it.
I can explain.
I'm not interested.
When Tad is miserable, Marion is having a 4-star day.
What kind of day are you having, Liza?
I am so sorry that we hurt you. I took every opportunity, every moment that I could to seduce him.
You can't seduce a man who doesn't want to be seduced.
He was so busy proving himself.
By sleeping with his boss?
At his job. He had invested himself in his job. He had devoted himself to something that he didn't even believe in.
Tad is a grown man. You know, he makes his own choices.
He didn't mean it to go that far.
Well, it did.
It was one night. The night that Jason confessed to Laurel's murder. He thought that you'd never forgive him.
You don't just check out on your vows because you have a disagreement with your wife.
You were furious with him.
We had a marriage, a family, a commitment that he conveniently forgot.
But he was lonely and he was desperate. He thought that he had failed you.
So it just happened.
One time.
100 times, it doesn't matter.
It does. Dixie, it was a terrible mistake. But he loves you. Please don't punish him for a moment of weakness.
Liza, people have affairs because it's exactly what they want to do. You and Tad fell into bed together, not because Tad and I had a fight, not because Laurel died, because it was exactly what you wanted to do. Isn't that what Tad said on the tape? That if it hadn't been that night, that excuse, you would have found another? I was in a bad mood. The kids were too demanding. There needed to be more starch in his shirt.
I pushed him. I'm the one who chased him.
Oh, you don't get it.
Yes, I do. You are hurt, and you're betrayed. The situation is not unique. It happens all the time.
After he slept with you, he came home and slept with me. He held me. And never once did he come close to telling me the truth.
He was afraid of losing you. He loves you. What we did meant nothing to him.
Somehow that just makes it worse.
If you leave, you will destroy him.
Oh, he'll be fine. Eventually we'll all be fine.
Please, think about this life that you have together. The love that you have. Don't give it up. He doesn't deserve this. It's my fault.
You're in love with him, aren't you?
Tad and I fight constantly. We can't even agree on the time.
That doesn't mean that you're not in love with
That's
him.
ridiculous.
You said the same thing about the affair.
There was no affair. It was just once. Tad loves you. And you love him.
And look where it got us. Our marriage is over.
It doesn't have to be, Dixie.
I'm moving away.
You have no idea how much he loves you.
As much as he loves any woman. Why are you upset, Liza? Isn't this what you wanted?
Dixie, you're not thinking straight.
I think you should just leave.
This is exactly what my mother wanted, was to make Tad miserable.
Goodbye, Liza.
Please. I have never given you any reason to believe me. But I am so sorry.
I had a chat with Junior.
How is he?
He's angry and he's confused about why you're moving back to Pigeon Hollow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to ask you about that myself.
The boy's home is here, Dixie.
I know I need your permission to go.
The custody agreement is quite clear. You're legally bound to keep him close.
I can't. Please, I'm suffocating. I've got to get out of Pine Valley. I know it's a lot to ask, but please, please let me take Junior and go home.
Iris, I was supposed to have drinks with Peterson at Trent Calloway. Call them and cancel. I don't care. Just make an excuse. Tell them I'm sick. I have to go out. I can't be here right now.
I'd like to take some of the pictures if you don't mind.
Sure.
So what, we need to ship down.
Fine.
Are they ready?
He's going?
Adam volunteered to fly us to West Virginia.
Well, at least you won't be alone.
Hey, you. Hi, baby. Here. This is for me? I'll cherish it. I'll cherish it just like I've always cherished you.
No, Miss Phil.
I'll miss you too, Peanut. But whenever I get lonely, I will take this bear and I will give a great big hug. And I'll think of you.
Hey. Watch out after your mom, okay? And don't spend all your money on video games.
I won't.
Do me a favor, okay? Keep the speed down on the slider just a little bit.
And never let the dugout see the sweat.
You got it. You got so big. I'm gonna miss you. More than you know.
Me too.
Is Jamie going back over to Brooks?
I'll drive him.
No, that's okay. You know what? We can do it.
Please?
That way the boys will have more time together.
Sure, Jamie, would like that.
Oh, wait, guys, let's move it. Come on. Everybody ready? Let's go. You guys are going to see so much of each other. It's Christmas, the summer vacations, the special holidays. Where do I take you fishing? West Virginia side.
Bye, Ted.
Jamie has a dentist appointment next Thursday.
I won't forget. You come to apologize, you're too late. You come to explain I'm not interested. But if by any chance you're packing a gun, you could do me a big favor and shoot me in the head. I didn't think so. Guess it's just one of those days. Good night, Liza.
Tonight may not be the best time to do this.
Do what? What kind of post-mortem on my marriage?
I can come back tomorrow or the next day, or I can come back next week. But I think we really need to talk about what happened at the station. Not to absolve me, but if you know the whole story, it might help you.
I seriously doubt it. If you want to talk, fine. I'll listen. Just do me a favor, would you? Talk slowly and succinctly, because I don't know what it is, but lately I've been having a hard time following a single train of thought down the tracks, you know what I mean?
I went to see Dixie.
She didn't throw you out?
She was quite nice under the circumstances. She said she was leaving town with Junior.
They're already gone.
I know that it's too late for damage control, and it's really beyond my right to repair.
Smart girl. Too smart for me. That tape was brilliant. You won.
I don't think that there are any winners. I started this, and my mother brought it to some horrific conclusion. Dixie was hardest hit, but she's going to be okay.
And how could you possibly know that?
We had the sidelines to get a pretty good idea about who's going to finish. She's going to make it.
What about you?
Well, she has an advantage over me. I really hate to lose, which is not nearly the same as being a winner. The biggest loser in all of this is you.
I'm the king of the losers. I lost everything I cared about tonight. Everything.